doing something that kills my soul. I'm about to go paint tiny robots. We're gonna Stu, let's knock this out as quickly as humanly possible, and then we're painting some Gundams, dude. I have had it with all of the internet, honestly. If it doesn't involve something to make me laugh or smile, I don't want no part of it. Zombiunicorn is a very interesting entity of a person. Honest to God, Zombie is just a head trip and a half. I'm not even going to talk about some recent tweets she did where now she's come out as non-gender something or other. Perfect timing that it would be on Pride Month, you know. But anyway, get mad at me if you want, but sometimes it feels like it's a scream for attention. Corsair puts out this tweet basically about Black Lives Matter, right? Recent events have caused us all to pause and reflect on the reality of racism. I don't have to pause and reflect on shit, baby. I lived it, okay? I've had cops pull guns on me so many times now. Corsair, Elgato, Origin PC, and they own Origin and Scruff, I think, stand united against racism, prejudice, yada, 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 and injustices, right? The usual black box tweet that we got on Blackout Tuesday, I think. Zombiunicorn comes in and makes it about herself somehow, dude. Nice to see them finally speak up. What do you expect? It's a company. They're trying not to rock the boat. They're trying to sell Elgatos, baby girl. You know how it works. If you're in YouTube, the social media, if you're an influencer, give me the influencer, Stu. Influencer, Stu. Thank you, influencer. If you're an influencer, you know how all of this works better than anyone else. Companies do not want to be attached to anything that's too edgy. Believe me, I know. But Corsair needs to make sure that includes women and not sexualizing their bodies. What? This is the time, Queen, to make this. This is the move to make right now, girl. For real. Somebody didn't watch Good Idea, Bad Idea on Animaniacs when they were a kid. You know, when the thing would come up and it would go, good idea, bad idea. Good idea. Shutting the hell up right now during this time. Bad idea. Making a tweet about yourself. They expressed heavy interest in sponsoring me until I started body painting. Told my agent a higher up didn't want to be associated with anything sexual. Okay, let me unpack this right here. But Corsair needs to make sure that includes women and not sexualizing their bodies. Okay. Told my agent they didn't want to be associated with anything sexual because you were body painting. So, it sounds like you were sexualizing yourself here. Call me crazy. If whoever was at Corsair looked at this and said, no, we don't want no part of that, how do you call them the sexist? I mean, do you really think that Corsair is going to sponsor you with body painting? You know, the other female that they sponsor that I know of is the chick that was an Overwatch pro. She doesn't body paint herself. She wrecks people on Overwatch. You know, it's very gaming oriented. What would Corsair sponsor you for? I rarely see her game anymore. Jesus Christ. Somehow this became about her. It's actually amazing. And somehow Corsair is sexist. And it sexualized her. Amazing. I swear to God. Amazing. I wish I was a woman, because then I could just be as nutty as I want to be and nobody'd stop me. So somebody goes about body painting at Zombie. Zombie shoots back. When done properly and abiding by TOS, it's not sexual in any way. And there is an appropriate for all ages allowed on Twitch. It's literally in their TOS. I'm speaking out once again about this because of misinformation based on sexism, like you both have clearly been fed. Oh yes, sexism. There we go again.
Yeah, white bourgeois feminism, which is unfortunately the most represented feminism today, and most people think of that as feminism. It occurred to me that any feminism that privileges those who already have privilege is bound to be irrelevant to poor women, working class women, women of color, trans women of color.
Ever notice how when Zombiunicorn's body painting, those videos have the most views? I'm just saying. I mean, let's be real here, girl. Let's be real, queen. Let's stop these games. when you body paint, that's the only time people pay attention to your stream hardcore. Like, let's be real. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Those are just facts. I guess, she'll put this under the guise of body positivity. Body positivity. I'm doing this. And if you think it's slightly sexual, you're a sexist. It's like, it's so weird, dude. It is. I can't even really logically place these thoughts together because they don't make any sense. She did a video. You did a video coming at this dude because he didn't agree with you. Listen, Corsair didn't want to sponsor you. Get over it. Don't do some big pious BS. You were body painting. They didn't want to be a part of it. Move on with your life. All right? When Pokemon came for me, I lost a huge sponsor. Guess what? So what? It's their right. It's their prerogative. I said I understand. If I had to choose between my stream and Pokemon stream to promote my big AAA game, I go with Pokey. No, I understand. Do you, baby? I get it. If I was Zombiunicorn, I'd be screaming to the heavens. It was sexist, racist, and homophobic. It's Pride Month, you dickhead.
You have been, and you're believing it. I understand you don't think that you've been fed sexist misinformation, but by simply asking the question you did, you have been, and you're believing it. By saying, well, isn't it because body painting isn't for all ages, when it is? Women's bodies aren't inherently sexual, and to even question that is treating women's bodies as sexual objects.
What? You know what? Zombiunicorn is such a Karen. Oh my God. Treating women's bodies as sexual means you're sexist. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I say shut up? Like, for real? That is so stupid. What is sex based on? Physical attraction. You ever notice in movies all the dudes are buff and good looking? How come Aquaman isn't sporting a pot belly? You know why? Because it doesn't sell. Nobody wants to see dad bod Aquaman. Why do you think women are going crazy for Henry Cavill? Even my ex-girlfriend who didn't care about The Witcher ever. I tried to get her into The Witcher. I'm like, The Witcher's great. They got the books on audio. You don't even have to read them. You could listen to them. No, I don't care. It's boring. Henry Cavill becomes The Witcher. She's like, I love The Witcher. I'm like, since when do you care about The Witcher? Oh, Henry Cavill's in it. Like, really, Queen, cut it out. With this, she's like trying to control the narrative to make people think differently to agree with her. No, people are watching your body paint streams because they actually find you attractive for some reason. They like looking at you paint your boobs, girl. Cut it out. Stop playing this game. Can we all just stop? Why are we like pretending it's anything other than it is? Look at Tinder. You want to date as a man, you better be good looking. That's all there is to it. Good looking dudes get all the chicks on Tinder. Remember my video that got completely demonetized? The Tinder experiment where guys were saying their files, but it was hot dude photos and chicks were still trying to go out with them because attraction matters. All right. People are watching because they find it attractive and sexually appealing. Just like that girl who used to paint on Twitch. Nobody watched her. The second she started painting her boobs, she got partnered and she has like at least 2,000 congruent viewers. Before that, she had 30 viewers. Can we stop this? Let's cut it out.
To sit here and pick apart maybe one streamer that has been banned, wrongful or not, has nothing to do with the overall whole. So if you're following the TOS on Twitch, you're using the proper coverings and paint, not acting sexual, that content is okay
something? I'll probably get in trouble for this, but for real. How come most of these body paint streamers, 95% of them are absolute garbage at it? I'm sorry. Most of these girls that do body paint have not grown as painters at all. I've painted for about 2 years with an airbrush. I started after Zombiunicorn's body painting streams. How come I have evolved as a painter and Zombie still can't paint? All these girls are just terrible at it. They're terrible. You can argue women's bodies aren't. She was awaiting your response if you still don't get it. I asked yourself why you think a woman's body is considered sexual and yet a man's isn't. No, nobody said a man's body isn't sexual. Probably, I don't know if that guy said it, but let's face it. What do you see on the cover of Men's Health magazine? Good-looking, fit dudes. Okay, cut it out. I'm sorry if I offended you. Yeah, there you go. Bend the knee, Mythic Raven. Bend the knee. To Zombiunicorn of all people. Like, nobody even cares about her flex on her own Twitter feed. That is sad. You argue the women's bodies aren't appreciated for appropriate for all ages, sexist. Okay, sure. Yeah, all right. I gave you a calm, collected, and educational response with examples. You then unfollow and ignore me. You are part of the problem. Be receptive to change when you discover your own prejudice. My God, I'm done with this. Where does she get off coming at anyone for like unfollowing her? She blocks anyone that doesn't agree with her. Like when she went to E3 and started a whole drama with the Bang Dance Girl and the internet dragged her. She started blocking people left and right. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, dude. I don't care. I'm done. How long is this, Stu? Because it's not even funny. It's zombie being zombie. It's like Queen. Just face the facts that people are there because they find it attractive. Why do you think body paint streams are the most popular and the girls aren't even good painters? For real. I've seen people airbrush on YouTube and Twitch that are actually good airbrush artists and nobody cares. They want to see women paint their boobs. And it's not on the same level as painting a child's face at the fair. It's not. Because the people who paint faces at fairs actually have talent for painting faces. I used to know a girl named Faye who was a professional makeup artist. That's what she did. You two are on two planes of existence with paint. God, I feel like detox. I've had it officially. Get me out of here.